Kelly Price is our guest host this weekend. 3 nominations, 2 for Not My Daddy.
Yes.
Why do you think that song resonated with people so much?
Oh my goodness. I'm going to be honest with you. When I was writing the song, the first thing that caught me before the lyrics, and I'm writing the song, were the progressions and the melody and all of that stuff. And I was walking around my house cleaning when I was writing the song. It was kind of coming to me. But lyrically, as the song unfolded, I just think it's something that everybody can relate to. When you're in a relationship, and you're in it for any length of time, you can find yourself moving into kind of a parental mode and just kind of, you're talking at each other as opposed to talking to each other. And anybody that's been in a relationship, I think, can relate to it. So it just ended up being one of those songs that spoke to people.
Right.
And I think I have, in the areas that I've been successful, I've been that because I speak to life as it is.
Right.
There's nothing contrived about what I do. I sing about what I know. And it relates to people.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Is this your biggest song?
What would that mean, though?
Well, I don't know.
Biggest as in sales or radio play or?
Don't ask me questions
I'm saying
like
that question
because
is
it's for
heavily
her.
loaded.
It's for her to answer. If it's the biggest song to her.
Well, I have to tell you, if we're going, I can't say that Not My Daddy is my biggest song because I don't measure my greatest song by the recognition that it gets in terms of nominations. I personally believe that the biggest song of my career was the very first song I ever released, and that was Friend of Mine. Between the original version and the remix version, we came out halfway through the year and landed in the top 10 songs of the year with only 6 months of airtime out during the course of the year. That song was never nominated. That album was never nominated for any awards. And again, that goes back to being a part of the knowing what to do and how to be inside of what's going on. And at that particular time, I was new to that, even though I'd been in the business for several years as a writer and as a background singer. So, but I would say, if I had to go on record, I would say that it's Friend of Mine. And for me, it will always be that because it took me from being just a voice heard in the background to my own individual person.
That's right.
That was the catapult.
That was the catapult, yes.
I always, that question always, excuse me, gets me going because there's so many aspects to a song, you know, which it could be the sales, it could be how much radio got, it could be what it did on the Billboard chart. It could be,
I know as artists,
noted or acknowledged.
As artists, that's a sensitive thing, but any successful person knows that you have to define your own personal success.
I don't mean sensitive like it shouldn't be.
Right.
But I'm saying, okay, what
does
is
that
the marker?
mean?
Right.
What does that mean?
Yeah, because you might have meant something else. Usually when kids ask that, they want to know how much you sell.
Right.
You know, like, was that your biggest song? I'm like, biggest like what? Like, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
To you, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, Kelly Price in studio, our co-host this weekend, for Lonnie Love. We're gonna come back, talk a little personal stuff, life, love, babies, whatever.
Oh my God.
Cafe Mocha.